Lauren Taylor, these are the main headlines on Al Jazeera. In Côte d'Ivoire, a United Nations helicopter has fired on troops of the incumbent President Laurent Gbagbo. The action was taken to prevent Gbagbo's forces from using heavy weapons against a military camp in the city of Abidjan. That comes as France has authorised its troops to join UN operations in the country.
The United Nations and the French military launch attacks in Abidjan on weapon sites belonging to incumbent leader Laurent Gbagbo. The joint operation is to destroy arms they say have been used to attack civilians and UN peacekeepers. It's been a bloody war. These disturbing pictures of the massacre in western Côte d'Ivoire show people burnt alive, others savagely beaten. Al Jazeera cannot independently verify the authenticity of these pictures, but the UN is investigating charges that the two warring factions in this armed conflict have been guilty of mass killing. Both sides deny the charges. In Abidjan, fighting between Gbagbo and Ouattara forces continues. Supporters loyal to Laurent Gbagbo are on the street promising to defend their leader. Despite the uncertainty, some people braved the streets on Monday.
This just shows how tense this area is. Over there, if people want to get through checkpoints set out throughout Abidjan, they are physically checked to make sure they aren't carrying any weapons. This is as far as we are allowed to go. We're told any further inside the city centre of Abidjan, there are more checkpoints, people who are armed, and we are forbidden to go any further. The residents of this community say they're stopping us from going forward for our safety.
The French army patrols some parts of Abidjan, and armed youths man the checkpoints. This group supports Ouattara, and they want their demands met.
We are just here. We are not here to fight against anybody in our community. Yeah, all we have to say is we need Dramane Alassane Ouattara as a president of Ivory Coast. Of Ivory Coast is all we need. Yeah.
The conflict has paralyzed Côte d'Ivoire's most important commercial and political city for more than 4 days now, and still neither side appears ready to compromise. Harun Matasa, Al Jazeera, Abidjan, Côte d'Ivoire.
This is Al Jazeera. These are stories making headlines. In Côte d'Ivoire, forces loyal to opposition leader Alassane Ouattara have seized control. This is Al Jazeera. These are stories making the headlines. In Côte d'Ivoire, forces loyal to opposition leader Alassane Ouattara have seized control of the presidential residence in Abidjan. It's part of what they are calling a final assault on Laurent Gbagbo and his forces. UN helicopters have fired missiles at several key Gbagbo strongholds. They say they were targeting heavy weapons being used on unarmed civilians.